Thank you for joining in. I'm Oscar Blue for Real America's Voice News. Today is August 11. It is 10:01 at night. I'm located in Tijuana, Baja California. Be sure to be watching in the next incoming days. We are going to be hopefully first things God and everything it is provided in the pathway, and we are protected by God's angels. We will be arriving into Israel territory to bring you guys the updates of what is going on right now, potentially everything that is happening right now. There is a potential threat, and it just happened. The Norton part of Israel just got hit by, some ground-to-ground missiles, by an attack by Hezbollah. This area, I was with the great Chuck Holton, my mentor. We stayed on the part of Lebanon. I think that it was 2 to 3 days we stayed over there, and there was a massive attack by the part of Lebanon into Israel on the days that we were there. The place that is called Kiryat Shimona, and we were there when the attacks were happening. There was a lot of F-14s flying, a lot of drones flying. There was a lot of massive activity, and today there was an attack today by Hezbollah in the northern part of Israel. I will be communicating with Chuck Holton in the next incoming hours. Go ahead and watch Chuck Holton. He's the best war correspondent and the guy that knows the most about what is happening in Israel and what kind of attacks are going to happen, and if it is going to happen in the next incoming days. He told me, Oscar, there's a potential attack on the 12th. They are predicting there's going to be an attack on the 12th, and look what happened. It is the 12th, and something happened on the northern part of Israel. Hezbollah attacked, Israeli territory, and it continues. It continues. So, we will be arriving into Israel in the next incoming days. I will ask for every single one of you for your prayers, for my mentor Chuck Holton, that he's already there, and for myself, as it's really difficult to get over there. I'm not there right now. I'm on my way there, but it's difficult due to the restrictions and the security issues that they are being put. But last time we went in there was no issues, and ultimately there was a lot of inspection, particulars, which it took a long time for me to get to one inspection point into another inspection point in the airport. It was really difficult to pass, every inspection point due to the meticulous investigations that they do. But I will ask for your prayers for every single one of you. If you can pray for me, for my flights to go well, for my flights to not get canceled. Last time my flight from Madrid to Bucharest, I think it was Romania, got canceled. So I had to wait 2 to 3 days in Madrid. And I had to wait for another flight from El Al all the way to Tel Aviv. And it was a hassle. Plus the hours, that is an hour's difference. It's going to be like a 10-hour difference for me. So it's a whole day. And it's going to be exhausting, but it's every single minute is worth it. To go over there is a great opportunity. It is an opportunity of a lifetime. I'm going to go. This is going to be my second time. And it is nothing more amazing than to go with my mentor, Chuck Holton, that he has, helped me a lot, and ultimately has done this. Let me just say it in Spanish for the Mexican audience, which is watching, and I will do it real quick. Señores, ¿qué tal? Muy buenas noches, Oscar Blue para Real America's Voice News. Estamos a punto de salir hacia el territorio israelita. Vamos a ir hacia allá en dirección a Israel. El día de hoy se dio un ataque muy agravante por parte del grupo terrorista de Hezbollah en el área del norte de Israel. Atacaron en estos momentos hacia la parte de Israel. Definitivamente es algo que es agravante. A mí me tocó estar ya hice una cobertura de Israel ya una vez. Esta sería mi segunda vez, y estuve en la parte del Líbano, pegado al Líbano, cuando ocurrió un ataque muy grave, y de hecho fueron bastantes misiles. Pasaron los aviones, los F-14, y había drones por todos lados, y era extremadamente difícil, extremadamente complicada la situación. Tuvimos que resguardarnos en un búnker fue algo que sí fue muy delicado. Los ataques continúan por medio de los grupos terroristas hacia el territorio israelita. Estaremos llegando hacia allá. Lo que les pido, por favor, son sus oraciones para que mis vuelos lleguen a salvo, que todo llegue correctamente y que podamos llegar hacia nuestro destino para poder llevar a usted la noticia lo mejor que podamos y poder llevarles a cabo la cobertura con mi mentor, el gran Chuck Colton, que es un maestro para mí. Estaré por allá varios días en Israel y con la bendición de Dios sobre todas las cosas. Muchísimas gracias por su apoyo. Estaré dando también avances informativos en mi plataforma de YouTube y en estas plataformas. Estaré haciendo en vivos primero en inglés y luego después haré en vivos en español. Gracias a todos, bendiciones. Les encargo sus oraciones, es lo único que les pido, si me pueden echar la mano por ahí. Bendiciones, los quiero mucho. Viva México, vamos para allá. God bless everybody. You know, we are, the only thing that what I'm asking is, if you guys want to, I'll ask for your prayers. This is the thing that I will ask the most. God bless every single one of you. We're going to try to go again. A huge thank you to my network, our network, Real America's Voice News, for giving me the opportunity to go over there. You know, a Latino, Hispanic, giving them the opportunity to go and try to do their job. It tells you volumes of how, the appreciation and the trust that they have. We're going to try to do our best to give you guys information of everything that is actually happening over there. As I just told you right now, there was an attack. Let me see if I can pull it right here. It's an attack that just happened. And let me see if I can pull it right here and put it on the screen. I don't have my StreamYard prep. But this is, let me see. It says a breaking Northern Israel under rocket attack by Hezbollah. At least 30 Russian Katyusha type rockets reportedly fired into the region. The Iron Dome seems to have failed or isn't working. Rockets are hitting targets including residential homes and military base. HQ of the 146th Division in Jatoun. U.S. Secretary of Defense has ordered USS Abraham Lincoln to accelerate its transit to the Middle East and dispatches the USS Georgia to the region of Gaza, northern Israel. This is what just happened, and I will put it right here on the screen for people to understand how it was really aggravated what just happened. Let me just return the video. So this is the it's already been debunked on X, fake news. Okay, if it is fake news, it's already all over the news. So God bless you all. We are going to go over there right now. Not right now. We're going to go over there in the next incoming hours. And we're going to try to do the best that we can to bring you guys the reality and truth of the news. It's really difficult. It's a different type of audience. Right now, this is breaking news. This is what is going on right now. But it's a different type of audience when you are talking about these kind of situations. Why? I will tell you why. There's an agenda on every single part. And the thing about it is that we are going with the intention to show what I see, not with the intention to fit a narrative. So I'm going with the intention to show what I see and what I think and what I believe that it's happening with my own eyes. There's certain particular audience that they already fit in their narrative and they do not want to, basically they do not want to have another opinion. Their narrative has already been, basically established in their mind, and there's no other opinion. But I don't. If you don't want to listen, that is okay. But I will try to do my best. In the next incoming hours, I will try to bring you guys the reality of this. I'm going to go rest. I have a really long flight tomorrow, extremely long flight, long day. The problem about that is that you don't get the sleep that you need to get, and you know uh, you don't get the basically the uh, if you don't get to see what it's just extremely tired. Somebody saying honestly, if you don't see it with your own eyes, it's propaganda. For you it is. I that's why I travel over there, and that's why I already went once, and I saw it with my own eyes. So I'm going there again. It's like when I have covered the migration. They talked about the Darien Gap, and I have crossed it 4 times. So I have the legitimate argument to say this is what's actually happening. And in terms to Israel, well, I'm going with one of the most, and it's if it's not the most capable individual that talk about war correspondent to talk about Israel, that is Chuck Colton. So he's already there. He's waiting for me to get there. I'm on my way over there. God permit me to go and arrive safely, and that we can do the best that we can to bring the reality of what is happening. And we'll try to do the best that we can. I will try to I will say something for everybody to understand. It is not easy to get to the places that a lot of these people want me to get. They say immediately, "Why don't you go to Gaza?" "Why don't you go here? Why don't you go there?" It is so easy to just type on a phone, but it's when you're there, to go through every IDF inspection point. Jesus, it is so hard. It is extremely hard, and they tell you, you are on your own from here. We are saving our people. You're a journalist, and you're here. Uh, you know, uh, you know, you're here to broadcast and to show the reality, but we cannot give you the protection that you need. So this is the reality. It's really difficult to get to the front line, and even if you get into Gaza, you are, potentially risking yourself to get kidnapped, and to ultimately to get, basically kidnapped by these terrorist groups. It has happened before. It has happened continuously. So it is a reality. So we are going to try to get us. Last time I went to Asderot, I was really close. I went to different places, different different places that they were hit, and the activity you can actually feel it because you feel the drone flying, you feel the drones flying, and you start hearing the explosions and continuous detonations continuously. So it's a reality. It's the most. So I prefer to see it from my own eyes. I'm not here to fit a narrative of whoever wants to get their narrative to be fit. I am here to bring you guys the news and to show the news, and I'm going with the great Chuck Colton. So, it's more than likely that I will ask 70,000 questions on the first day that I see him. I'm just going to say, Chuck, let me know what's going on. And that's what it is. Somebody saying, seems many support Israel and the corruption that exists. Um, this is the thing that I'm saying. I'm not here to politically fit a narrative. Again, uh, you know, I'm not here to politically fit a narrative. So I'm here, I'm going to go over there to show what is going on, and just the attacks that just happened. I have asked this question so many times to the people that they support, Hezbollah and Hamas, the terrorist groups. Um, I have asked you so many questions, so many times the same question, and it is, if Israel cease fire, let's say hypothetical example, they cease fire, will Hamas and Hezbollah cease fire also? This is a question that you know I have asked all the pro-Palestine people, all the pro-Hamas, the pro-Hezbollah people. I have asked this question. So let's say hypothetically, uh, you know, hypothetically, let's say Hamas and Hezbollah's, Israel says, okay, I will cease fire. All right, I will cease fire. Will Hamas and Hezbollah stop? It's a really simple question. It's a really simple question. And everybody knows the answer. You know the answer. It is not it's not a Da Vinci Code. Really, it is not. It is not something that is so hard to find, and it's so hard to answer. Of course, they are never going to stop. It is a reality. They are terrorist groups. That is what they are. It is exactly, if you defend in Hamas and you defend Hezbollah, you practically are defending like the cartels. They are terrorists. They will not stop until they are, they fulfill their target. So um, I will try to do the best that I can over there. I will try. Uh, Saludos a todos, y saludos a mi gente que está hablando en español. Saludos, saludos, saludos. Haré un video en español. Mañana en el aeropuerto haré un video en español en YouTube. Nada más en YouTube. Haré un video en español. Saludos a todos. Mañana que estén en el aeropuerto. God bless you all. Thank you so much for your support. I will be traveling tomorrow. It's going to be a long flight. I need to go and rest, take a shower and rest. That's what I need to do. Tomorrow I got a long day. And I know, I know it's going to be a long day. Somebody saying, we know you, Oscar, and we understand your truthful reporting. You, sir, are our eyes and ears, both on the ground, guy. Prayers to you. Oh, my God. Thank you so much, Linda Brown. Thank you so much for that comment. God bless you, every single one of you. It's a really, the U.S. government created the cartels. The U.S. government provides the weapons. Incorrect. I'm sorry. You're not even in Mexico, and you're going on your theory to fulfill your narrative. I'm sorry. No, it was not like that. You're completely. You're not far from something, but you're completely way off. And I'm from Mexico, and I'm over here, and we know how the system works. We understand that we have a problem, and the problem is the buyer and the demand. To end the cartels, also the buyer, that is the number one buyer, that is the United States of America, needs to decrease the buy, so the power of the cartels will decrease. Ultimately, the guns that come out, the number one provider of artillery, comes from the United States of America. That is a reality. The guns come and they fulfill the cartels. The majority of the guns that they are being bought, they're being bought from that comes out from the United States of America. But and your question that you're asking is completely out of line. We're not even discussing that, and you're mixing one topic to another. This is the thing. It's about fitting a narrative. You want me to fit your narrative. I'm not here to fit your narrative. This is the thing. This is the thing about it. And when I talk about the worst president in history, it is Barack Obama. It is the worst president in history that caused so much collateral damage to our country of Mexico. So much. He was the one that created Fast and the Furious, a disaster of a policy, a disaster of a plan. It was blood shed all over our country. It was a failed strategy, completely disgusting strategy. And who was Vice President? Biden. And now with Biden, the cartels have grown more than 150% to 200% with the incentivization of open borders and the trafficking of fentanyl. It has grown, enormously. And your question is to say, isn't the U.S. government corrupt? Which government is not corrupt? Which? You're asking a really cliche question. It's which government? It's not corrupt. It is. I will ask you, how far are the U.S. politicians as far as corrupt as the Mexican politicians now, the ones that they are at the border? Do you think that Veronica Escobar, a Democrat that is the congresswoman of El Paso, does not know the enormous trafficking that is happening through the cartel of Juarez into El Paso? She doesn't know anything, right? Do you know the actual trafficking of fentanyl? More than 50% of the trafficking of fentanyl occurs in the part of California, and Gavin Newsom does not even talk about it. He doesn't even know. No, no, no. He doesn't even know anything about that. All the blue states, which they are highly contaminated with fentanyl abuse and the highly distribution of cocaine with cartels that they already infiltrated in your 50 plus states, all of them, the majority are blue states that they're highly contaminated, but nobody knows about that, right? Nobody. Nobody knows about that situation. Nobody knows about the enormous cartel activity that coexists on those places, right? Nobody. Am I right or am I wrong? The enormous trafficking of children that is occurring, the enormous trafficking of women, the enormous trade of women that are occurring from, exotic countries in the central part of Central America, like Colombia, like Medellin, like, Cartagena, Colombia, like Venezuela, the trafficking of young girls, 16, 15-year-olds to first-class world countries. And the most difficult thing about it is that the catastrophes of these governments have occurred under the majority of the governments have been Democrat. Don't tell me wrong, which if I'm wrong, I'm just stating facts. I'm just stating facts and reading and just telling the way it is. But we're pulling out of the topic. We're completely pulling out of the topic that is being discussed. So in the next incoming hours, we'll be, I will be traveling to Israel. It's going to be a long flight, and I will be giving you guys a heads up of how every situation which is going over there. They already approved every single requirement for me to enter, so I'm praying to God that everything goes well. I shave my beard. As you guys see, I just left a goatee. Last time, I had my beard. It was not helping at all. I was gonna shave it all, just to, uh, just for for safety reasons, But uh, it's one. The only thing that I can tell you about going to Israel, it was one of my dreams to go to visit. You know, uh, it's one of my dreams to go over there. Ultimately, it was fulfilled, and it was with work. And it was really amazing to go to the Holy Church, the most holiest church in the planet, where Jesus was put to rest, and also where Jesus was crucified. It was just amazing to be in there. You can actually feel in the cubicle where he was put, to rest. Uh, you know, uh, I was uh, I was extremely. There was a high energy in that place. It was a really high energy in that place, um, and it was beautiful to be in that cubicle, kneeling down, asking for forgiveness. Ultimately, you can feel something that is in there. It is the Holy Spirit, which I believe in my own and in my own you know in my own perspective. The whole city, it is just unbelievable. It is just incredible, and to just go by the Sea of Galilee and to go to the Wailing Wall, to go to different places. It's just unbelievable. Now I get the opportunity to go again, and it is a God-given opportunity. So I will try to do my best. Um, and try to give you guys what I see, what my eyes see, what I can see, and where I until I have my limitations to go, because there's places where we are not going to be allowed to just walk in and just go as press. Um, but we will try to do our best and try to give you guys the best that we can, and the reality of the truth of what we can do and what can we expect. Thank you. God bless you. God bless every single one of you. Um, you know, uh, my news is always with my heart. And that's the only thing. Ah, Chuck, what's going on? Get over here, dude. I'm on my way over there. I'm on my way over there. I'm on my way, sir. Uh, on my way over there, sir. So tomorrow, you already know, tomorrow I'm on my way. So follow the great Chuck Colton. Uh, get off the live and start traveling. It's 10:28 over here. It's 10:28, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 8:28 over there. I know that you are an early upper. I I highly do not recommend to piss off Chuck in his sleep. So he will wake you up at 5 o'clock. You can go to any wall, any church. Just remember, Jesus Christ lives in us, not on a wall or in a church. Um, yes, but that is a holy place. And I know that, Jesus prayed on a rock, Jesus prayed, everywhere. So I understand your point. And negativity is not going to come over here. Not today, Satan. I respect you, but you're being quite negative. Already finished my 15-mile road march this morning. You don't want to walk with that guy, man. You don't want to walk with that guy, man. Hey, Chuck, have you seen this? I don't know. I'm gonna send you the link. Is this breaking news? Which they are talking about that northern Israel was under a rocket attack by Hezbollah. At least 30 Russian Katyusha type rockets reportedly fired to the region. That was breaking news, and it's all over the place. So it says that that was last night, so it's accurate. So whoever was saying that it was fake news, that it was debunked on X, you're the fake news. We got Chuck Holton, and he told me, Chuck told me, in northern Israel, that's called Monday. Uh, so for people that they were concerned about if it was fake or it was not fake news, it was a real attack by Hezbollah. And Chuck told me before the 12th or between the 10th or the 12th, an attack it is going to happen. And look what happened. So the best war correspondent in the planet for myself, it is Chuck Colton. So go ahead and follow him. The Hot Song with Chuck Holton. Go ahead and follow him. He's over there in Israel. Go over there and basically follow him at his page. You know what, man? I don't think that you're a nice person. I'm trying to have a normal conversation, and these people are not nice, man. So pray for Chuck as he's over there. I'm going to go to sleep. You might end up staying in Rome for a few days until they reopen the airspace. Oh, no. No, don't do that. Don't do that. No, stop. Stop. Don't do that. You know what? Let me, uh, hold on. Where are you? There you go. I ask Iron to hold off until you get. Yeah, I know. I know. Don't do that, Chuck. Don't do that, man. Last time I stayed 2 days in Madrid, man. Don't do that, Chuck. Don't do that. Uh, God bless you guys. I'm gonna stay off this live. Go and follow Chuck Holton. Go and follow him at the Hot Zone with Chuck Holton. Uh, they don't listen to me. I tell them to stop, but they don't listen to me. Love you, brother. Oh my God. Follow the Hot Zone with Chuck Holton, the best war correspondent out there. Accurate news on the war. Go over there and follow Chuck. He's the best. He's a walking history book, man. So I will see you guys in the next couple of days. I will be over there traveling. Ask for prayers for every single one of you guys. If you can, pray for me, my flight will not get, some kind of a delay and nothing like that. Stay safe. And like we always say, people, God's plan, it is our mission.